Here's a possibly interesting one. Number 25, integral from 0 to 2 dx over absolute value of x minus 1. Is the absolute value in the inequality, sorry, not inequality, in the integral. Do we get intimidated and give up? No. We can actually break this down simply into simpler integrals. And this is actually not too bad because, well, first of all, it's improper because there's a domain restriction. X cannot be equal to 1. 1 is within our limits of integration. It's in the kind of in the middle. So we're going to break this integral up into 2 at that problematic point. And it's nice. Well, this one integral is not too bad because that point, that a singularity per se, is exactly the switching point of this absolute value. Okay, so that didn't make sense. Maybe setting it up will over here. Okay, so we break this up into, since we're saying that it's discontinuous at 1, we got to break it up at that point. So 0 to 1 dx over, well, when we are on values less than 1, we're on the negative x minus 1 branch of this absolute value. Okay, and the next integral will be from 1, the switching point, to 2, or the discontinuous point, to 2 dx over x minus 1. For when x is greater than 1, we're on the plus x minus 1 branch. Okay, so this, when you break it up like this, it's actually not bad at all. Okay, we can just directly evaluate these. Just hopefully you already know that it will be divergent, especially this one. So, but we can evaluate these. They're simple enough. Okay. So for example, we evaluate, or even this guy, I guess I did, from 1 to 2, dx over x minus 1. Actually, this is a double improper over here, if you noticed. Actually, no, it's not double improper. My bad. We're not, 0 is fine. Okay. Sorry about that. Ignore what I just there. But anyway, integral from 1 to 2 dx over x minus 1. This is just the limitation. This is just natural log, right? And we take the limit, it's infinite. Since this is infinite, who cares what this is? Okay, it's going to diverge. We've both pieces need to converge in order for this guy to converge. One of them diverges, the whole thing diverges. So we were done. So actually, you can see this one was actually pretty simple. Once you broke it up properly, this was the quote unquote challenging step to break this up properly into this right here. But once we got here, this is actually very simple to just evaluate to show it diverges. Right? So moral of the story, don't be intimidated just because there's an absolute value. You could always break up the absolute value into like a piecewise function. And it worked out very nicely here because it's improper integral. So then it made it easy to evaluate to diverge.